Everyone says this stuff is dead, but it never felt dead to me.
Dead or alive, you are coming with me.
When I was a kid, there was nothing better than begging my parents for $2 so I could walk over to the local movie rental store and roam the aisles for hours. Commando, Motel Hell, Halloween, Summer School. These movies may be trash to some people, but they're classics to me. That love for movies even turned into me trying to make my own movies as a kid. And honestly, probably led me to right where I am right now, making this YouTube channel. We all know streaming is easier and the picture quality is better. But what we lost never felt like it was worth what we gained. Going to rent a movie with your friends as a teenager was like a mini adventure. And to me, the movie cases themselves were artwork. I actually think that the movie cases might mean more to me than the movies do. And that's exactly why today I am building these shelves, to display my VHS collection in all of its glory. We recently finished renovating the upstairs of our barn, and once it was all finished, this just felt like the perfect place to show the world my midlife crisis.
Let's begin, shall we?
So far, all I've done is rip two 4x8 sheets of 3/4 inch plywood into 5 3/4 inch strips. I'm going to be putting a face frame on all of these shelves, but I didn't want to make them too deep because they're just going to be holding VHS tapes and DVDs. Using a track saw might have been a better option here, but mine was in the barn and I was in my shop and I didn't feel like walking over there, so I just decided I would muscle this full sheet of plywood through my table saw. And once everything was ripped, I could bring it upstairs and into the barn. Once I had it up there, it was time to measure the spot where these shelves were gonna go. I'm actually gonna be building more than one set, and honestly, once I finished all these, I realized that I'll probably need even more than the 2 sets I end up building. But for now, I guess this is a good start. Because you'll never see the top or the bottom of these shelves, I decided to just screw them together. I built shelves like this in the past. Actually, they used to be right behind me on this wall. And I just used brad nails and glue for those, and once all the weight added up, they eventually started pulling apart. So anywhere that I could hide some screws, I did. Like always, I went into this project with no drawn out plan. I had a rough idea in my head, and the way that they turned out wasn't exactly what I was picturing, but I think they're even better than I was hoping for. The original plan was to paint these shelves black when I was done, but here in upstate New York, it is currently 5 degrees outside, so I was gonna have to put that on hold for now.
You mean I'm gonna stay this color?
Once everything was finished, I was surprised to find out how much I actually liked that it was just wood and not painted black. It just seemed to like blend right into the wall. And that seemed to me like it would allow for all my movies to be the real focus point of these shelves. Quick question. What do you guys do to stay warm in your shop in these cold months? It seems like it's such a battle every year. Leave a comment down below so maybe I can get this shop a little warmer. Alright, back to the build. To figure out how high my shelves were going to be, I just measured my tallest VHS tape, Rambo, and then I added about an inch, which landed me right around 8.5 inches tall for each shelf. I cut a bunch of boards to that height, and that was going to be the spacing for these shelves. I also wanted a few spots for some display pieces. Action figures, collectibles. Are they action figures? They're like dolls, I guess. So I put 2 spots on the shelves for my dolls. I created these fake dados by gluing and brad nailing these small pieces of wood onto the sides. The shelves will sit right on top of them, and by doing one on each side, everything stays nice and level. Unfortunately, that's when I started to notice how much these boards were bowed. No big deal though. To fix this, I just used some more of those 8.5 inch spacers that I cut earlier and put them between the shelves. I thought it would look better if I staggered them and there wasn't just one straight line down the middle. I really wasn't thrilled about adding these at the beginning, but by the time I was done, I absolutely loved it.
Stick around.
Are you telling me you built a time machine? What about the DeLorean?
Inconceivable.
Bueller.
Get away from her, you bitch!
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Once everything was nailed and glued in, I stood up the shelves and moved them into place. I still needed to add a face frame to the front, and like I said, it's freezing outside. So I ran down to my shop and I only got a couple quick shots of me cutting up the wood that I used for these face frames. I actually ended up using leftover shiplap and tongue and groove from the barn renovation. That renovation took over a year and is still one of my favorite projects I've ever done. If it's something you're interested in, there will definitely be a link at the end of this video to check it out. Alright, so after cutting everything, I brought it upstairs, glued and brad nailed all the face frames into place, and called it good.
I'm doing the work, I'm baby stepping, I'm not a slacker.
Don't tax my gig so hardcore, Custer.
This one right here. This was my dream, my wish. And it didn't come true. So I'm taking it back. I'm taking them all back.
I tell you what's on my mind. It's butt cold out here, and I'm fresh out of beer.
Of course, the floor in my barn has all sorts of dips and bumps, and it's not really level, so these shelves kept tipping over at me while I was working on them. Simple fix, I just threw a couple screws in through the top into the wall to hold it into place.
I don't get it.
Once the first set of shelves were done, I moved on to the second one, but since you just watched me do this first build, I will not bore you with that, and we'll just do a quick little montage. And now that both the shelves were done, it was time to fill them up. By the time I was done, I realized these shelves weren't just about storage. It was a place to display memories. And as silly as it sounds, so many of these movies have influenced and made me the person I am today. Tapes used to have a sticker on them that said, "Be kind, rewind," so that the next person could enjoy it too. Feels like a pretty good reminder, not just for movies, but for the things worth holding on to. See you in the next one. Love you. Bye.
Officer Henry Stevens, the baddest cop on the force, till a job went down. Now, living the civilian life under witness protection, Henry prays for some action.
Jack, we fucking found Officer Stevens!
Back on duty.
Get out of the way, you scared. It's back. Wait a long time for this, Officer Stevens. Let's go. Let's do this. Get off me, quick. Mr. Stevens, I got you right where I want you.
Always prepared. He was born to be bad. This March, you'll have the right to remain silent, but be prepared to scream. Back on duty.